Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Mark Scott. Thanks so much for checking out another voiceover tip. If you're watching this video on YouTube, remember to subscribe to my channel, and you'll never have to miss another one of these videos ever again. And if you came across this video on Facebook, thank you so much for liking my page at facebook.com/MarkScottVoiceover. So this week, we're going to talk about goals, because as far as I'm concerned, it is never too early to start thinking about your goals. As we get ready to close out 2015 and move towards 2016, I want it to be your best year yet in voiceover. And you know how that's going to happen? By setting great goals. You've got to have targets to aim for. If you want to take your business to a new level, you need to have something written down on paper, and you need to have a plan in place to get yourself there. So I'm going to talk about what I think are 5 of the most important goals that you need to set for yourself for the coming new year. And we're going to start off with the most obvious one and the biggest one, and that is your annual income. How much money do you want to make in your voiceover business in 2016? And what sort of plan are you going to put in place to get yourself there? So let's say that you've been doing voiceover part-time and your goal is to move into doing voiceover full-time. So maybe you've been making $10,000 or $15,000 a year doing voiceover, so you want to try to stretch yourself a little bit. Let's say you're going to make your goal $50,000 a year. That's what you want to earn. Well, rather than thinking about that big number, rather than focusing on that $50,000 and feeling like it's impossible, I want you to break that down a little bit further. So let's say that $50,000 a year, give or take, is about $4,000 a month, or it's about $1,000 a week, or give or take, if you're working 5 days a week, that's about $200 a day. Well, $200 a day is basically one voiceover job, depending on the kind of work that you're doing. So is it much more realistic and attainable for you when you think about it from that perspective, rather than focusing on the $50,000 and focusing on the $200? So I want you to think about what your number is. How much money do you want to make in 2016? And I want you to break it down to a daily goal so you can figure out exactly how many jobs you need to be doing and how much money you need to be earning daily in order to reach that big one. I think that you can do it. Next thing I want you to think about is personal development. This is such a huge one. We always need to be making ourselves better. And one of the ways that I love to do this is by reading. I made a goal last year to read 50 books, or I guess technically this year. For 2015, my goal was to read 50 books. Now, I'm not going to quite make it, but that's okay because I have already read like 35. And I'm talking about books that are teaching me things. I'm talking about biographies about entrepreneurs, books about entrepreneurship, books about sales, about marketing, about business, books that are helping me to grow as an individual and become a better voice actor and a better business person. I'm not talking about sitting down and reading the latest fiction book or whatever. I'm talking about books that are actually going to help you grow and develop. So you need to set some personal development goals that are going to make you better. Next up, professional development goals. And this sort of falls in line with personal development as well, but I want you to set some professional development goals for 2016. So that could be things like, what conferences are you going to attend? I just recently returned from the VO Mastery event in Florida, and it was fantastic. So I want you to think about what conferences you're going to go to in 2016. They're going to help you grow as a voice actor, that are going to stretch you in your skills, that are going to teach you things that are going to help you grow your business. I'm looking forward to going to the World Voices Conference in April, hopefully in Las Vegas. Still waiting for the official announcement on that one, but that is one that I know that I'm going to be at. So think about the conferences that you're going to attend. Think about maybe a coach or a mentor that you would like to work with and start setting some goals and making some practical plans on how those things are going to happen and you are going to professionally develop in the new year. Next one I want you to think about is your business development. What sort of things would you like to be doing in your voiceover business in 2016 to take it to another level? Is it time for a studio upgrade? Do you need a new microphone? Do you need a new piece of software for recording? What about accounting? Maybe you want to put a new system in place to work on your accounting and your invoices. Think about your business as a whole and what are some things that could help you make it better. Write those down. Set some goals for yourself. I'm going to buy X microphone. I'm going to buy this USB interface. Whatever it is, set those goals, write them down on paper, and start figuring out how you're going to achieve them. If you're going to buy a microphone, for example, you could figure out, okay, well, this is the mic that I want. This is how much it's going to cost me, which means that I'm going to need to earn this much extra on top of my regular monthly budget. So How many voiceover jobs do I need to book in order to earn that extra income? Once you have a plan in place, it becomes a lot easier to get it. In 2015, one of my goals was to pick up my Sennheiser 416, and that's exactly how I did it. I took a picture of that microphone, put it up on my computer, thought about it all the time, made a plan of how much money I needed to earn, how many extra jobs it was going to take, and now I'm recording every day on my Sennheiser 416. So I'm telling you, this stuff really, truly does work. So I want you to think about your income. I want you to think about your personal development. I want you to think about your professional development. I want you to think about your business development goals. And finally, I want you to think about a vacation. And this is one that a lot of people might say, really, how's that going to help my voiceover business? Well, trust me, this is going to help your voiceover business in a big way because we all need time out of the office. And maybe you've got a family that you want to spend time with, or maybe you just want to go somewhere nice and do something fun. For me, I wanted to go to Tennessee and watch a NASCAR race. So that was what my big vacation goal was for 2015, and I did it, and it was amazing. So think about a vacation goal because you need time away to unplug, to reset, and to recharge. And those sorts of things help your creativity and go a long way to helping you grow your business as well. So there are 5 different goals that I think are 5 of the most important ones that I want you to start working on now, thinking about now, so that you can set them for 2016. Now, if you need a little bit more help with setting your goals, I've got a free resource that I would like to tell you about as well. If you go to msvo.me/crushit2016, Crush It has a capital C and a capital I. I'll put the link on the screen for you so you can take a look at it, and I'll post it in the comments below as well. But it's msvo.me/crushit2016. It's a free ebook resource that I have created for you, and it's going to ask you some questions that's going to help you set some goals so you can take your voiceover business to the next level in 2016. Hey guys, what kind of goals did you set for yourself in 2015? And have you made it? What about 2016? Have you already got some goals or some ideas for some goals for 2016 that you're working on? I'd love to hear from you. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get a dialogue going. We can help each other, encourage each other, and motivate each other as we work towards achieving our goals in our voiceover business. While you're at it, please thank you so much for sharing this video, for liking the video, for passing it around on your social networks. And don't forget to get connected with me as well. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Check out my Facebook page at facebook.com/MarcScottVoiceover. Read my voiceover blog at marcscottvoiceover.com. And you can get signed up for my newsletter where I will deliver free voiceover advice to your inbox every week at newsletter.marcscottvoiceover.com.